I'm Todd Grisham. There's no other venue like it. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. He is Smokin' Joe Frazier, only 6 feet tall even, 229 pounds, but he hits harder than any man alive. Up against them, Muhammad Ali. He stands 191 centimeters tall with a reach of 198.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach.
Smokin' Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's finest in the heavyweight division. Muhammad Ali coming. This bout, all the seats have been taken in this unique. They ring the bell, and here we go. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. That hook just couldn't find the target. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Well done with that counter shot. Perfect counter lands. I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. And they figure out the combination to this sit.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They're both trying for a knockout. Good counter punching. He wanted action, and they are delivering. Missing with that right hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. You know that. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
Seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
A flat for the fight. If you've got a dance right there in front, you've got to cut off, cut the ring off, make them look small, put them on the back foot, put them under pressure.
That hook doesn't score. Nice counter shot. Tough to be a judge of this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. The straight right just misses.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
You're getting in there with a fighter with a longer reach. Now you've got to depend on your footwork, your pressure fighting, slip inside the shot, slip outside the shot. But when you do it, you don't just slip, you've got to capitalize on it. Throw some shots after that to make them scared of letting the shot go.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
You know what?
And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Got a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Punch, counter punch. The courage on display here is incredible. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Straight right, very close round with 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy of Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch. Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cut. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. This is the danger spot.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see more jabs. Happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's see how the game plan. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. And you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down. It's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Down goes Joe Frazier. How about that technique on that headshot? They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
That is a show of character. When you're down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure. And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. Couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
A perfect counter shot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. That jab doesn't find a home.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Down goes Frazier. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a... Well, he's back up, but now what, Johnny?
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Not a lot of punch final 10 seconds here unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. You've got to wonder how big of a fact. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Down goes Frazier. And as we see it again, there's no way. So he's back on his feet, but he's got to somehow turn this around.
Look at his corner. Look at his touch. They're going to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or It's a mousetrap.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can retain just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see Joe Frazier get knocked out? It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round. And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. There's a counter shot. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Is Frazier in trouble? Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Oh, no! Ali is down! Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it. So he's back up on his feet, but can he get back into this fight? Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. It looks like he's going to survive in the round here, but just barely. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace.
I'm Todd. He is. This bout. Welcome inside this unique. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the 64 Olympic Games. Missed him with that uppercut. You don't want to trade punches with Joe Frazier. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Work has to be on point when you're fighting a swimmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
You fight the swimmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Clean straight right to the head. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to... So he's back on his feet, but he's got to somehow turn this around.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. So it's plan B time. And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? He settled back in, but needs to play some defense.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
You don't want to stand and trade with Smokin' Joe. That right hook won't score. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take in.
This is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
What a round so far. We've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that knockout of you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than this.
It's all offense all the time. Can't find a home with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That hook scores. Frazier's got to get inside.
You cannot beat a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody gets that.
Nobody home with that hook. Punching. Pretty close fight here in this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Frazier says you want to go toe-to-toe, let's do it. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Catch and shoot. When you think heart and courage, you think Joe Frazier. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. They exchange punches. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Frazier in trouble. Talk about a one-side. We're hoping for an all. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Never count out Smoking Joe Frazier.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
A very competitive round here so far. Both men step back for just a moment.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fight has a real good flow to it. Through the hook, didn't land. That uppercut's blocked. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow.
And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be afraid. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
You don't want to get to a battle of wills with Smokin' Joe. Frazier will fight you in the corner, off the ropes, or in the middle of the ring. You thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. Not many fighters will stand and trade with Joe Frazier.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the... Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. You do not want to stand and trade with Joe Frazier. Good counter punches. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Hard, you know what? Sometimes in a fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want inspiration to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Down goes Frazier. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you.
Smoking Joe may go. Down goes Joe Frazier. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Down goes Frazier. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again. It happened. You saw it here. I'm Todd Grisham, and we're going old. Smoking Muhammad.
They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. The time is the Gyps. This bout, not too many seats to be had in this arena. They ring the bell, and here we go. Missing with the left hook. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Misses with the right uppercut. Heavy hands and knockouts left and right. That's what you want from a heavyweight fight, and Fury and Wilder have already given it to us on 3 occasions.
Oh my gosh, come on. This is that time. No matter what you think of Tyson Fury, he has gotten there with the biggest, most powerful, most dangerous fighter, puncher in the world in Deontay Wilder. This guy can knock you out from 2 inches. He's got it.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. How is he on his feet? This doesn't make sense.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting. Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself. Recompose yourself. Then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
The Bronze Bomber goes down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow? Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
No, if I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice hook. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore it. Get on with your job.
They figure out the combination to this save. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Oh, and Tyson Fury and down goes Fury. I think that was even more dramatic in slow motion. So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
That is a show of...
And Tyson Fury just got clipped. Down goes Fury. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. They got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs must feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Neither Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? How did they not go down?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
How you deal with a slugger? You've got to use brain over brawn. Bull in a match, go pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like the match made in heaven.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Failing to score with that right hook. Which fighter will say no mas? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, they ring the bell, and here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
If you're a a counter-puncher, then basically you do the counters, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. At the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little touch you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
These punches coming from every angle. You'd like to see more jabs. Those counter punches have to hurt. When you're fighting a massive heavyweight like this, you can't go toe-to-toe. You gotta stick it. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Only catching air with that hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then pull the pressure.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter shot. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That big hook doesn't land. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Caution being thrown to the wind. Punch, counter punch. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. He is down big time. And there's the bell to start the round. Not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight.
Down goes Fury. How about that impact? Let's see that again. So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch.
Welcome into the WBC arena. The brawn. The jip.
This bout is...
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Did you feel that?
And there's the bell to start the round. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Big swing and a miss with the hook. Nice hook. It's Wilder versus Fury. Someone's going down, and I imagine it'll be both of them at some point going down.
Oh my gosh, come on! This is that fight! No matter what you think of Tyson Fury, he has got in there with the biggest, most powerful, most dangerous fighter in the world in Deontay Wilder. This guy can knock you out from 2 inches. He's got it, but Tyson Fury was smart. Like a complete warmonger. Got in his head well before he stepped to ring. This is fight number 4. Every fight is getting more exciting than the other. And every time Tyson Fury has had his number. Deontay Wilder is an angry, powerful, dangerous fighter. He always will be. But the only one that's got his number? Tyson Fury.
Good left hook. Which one of these athletes is going to say I can't take it anymore? They're not going to let this one go. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. And a round that seems... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come it now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted it like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be... And down goes Fury. Thank goodness we've got instant replay we get to see. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. So he's back up again, but he's got to think about his personal safety and future here, doesn't he, Johnny?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again. Got to look at his corner. Look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Fury in that. They ring the bell, and here we go. Trying to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. The straight right just misses. Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
And they figure out the combination to this sink.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. He threw the hook, didn't land. Look how that straight's affecting him. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
George, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react them. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter